Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel and what could be one of the last few videos for the channel. And why am I saying that? Well, I'm running out of freaking ideas on how to keep you guys entertained. There's only so much that I can do in terms of modifications to the AMG. As you know, I already did the light star. I've also done the handle covers in what looks like but is not carbon fiber. I done obviously the rear spoiler and obviously the wrap, tinted the tail lights, changed the emblem to matte black, and even though I still have the front splitter to go, and then I'm going to install the side skirts and then another aesthetic modification on the inside in the not in the dashboard but in the middle panel. That's pretty much about it. I mean, I was planning to do a modification on the car to lower the car, get some H&R springs and lower the car about 1.5 inches. But then I basically decided, well, that's expensive. It was going to be about, you know, $3,000, and I was going to do it mainly because of the channel, but not because I wanted to do it. So I decided, well, I'm not gonna do that. But the rest, which is, as I mentioned, the splitter, the side skirts, and the interior modification, that still will go on because that's something that I wanted to do to begin with. Another thing that's going to happen, I talked to my friends at Wrap Labs, and they're going to remove the wrap from the rear bumper because we have some issues with adhesion right here and also right there, and the same on the other side. So even though I still believe that the idea of the channel is a novel idea, meaning, you know, monetize the channel and be able to buy cars to give them away to the subscribers, we don't have any traction. You know, if you look at the videos that I have made, whether it is a modification on the AMG, whether it is a car review, you know, the car reviews that I have done, whether it is visiting some of the exotic car dealerships or attending a car show, there is no traction. You know, we have what, 3,400 subscribers plus or minus every week, you know, up and down 10 or so. There is no traction for the channel, so that's frustrating. Okay, so that got me thinking, well, should I continue? I know that some of you guys are being very supportive, have been very supportive over the past few months, ever since, you know, Autoblog, Mike from Autoblog gave me a boost with his subscribers, but I think it's not sustainable. I mean, I'm not a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old, so, you know, it comes to a point again where, you know, this takes time. Whether I don't do any editing or very few edits, you know, doing the filming, going places, obviously filming whatever modifications I'm doing to the car, you know, that takes time, takes effort. Yeah, it does. So, you know, again, thinking about whether it is paying off. And by pay off, I mean getting the hours that we need. I know we have the subscribers, but getting the hours that we need is very crucial. I don't see, as I said, any of the videos that I have made going viral and accumulating all of a sudden the whatever, I can't remember how many hours we need, about 2,300 hours or so, maybe more, 2,500 hours to complete the 4,000 hours within a year. So that's gonna be very tough, you know. And as I said, you know, I don't know if I have the patience to do that. And I know that I've said this before, and I'm basically saying it again. Just on another side note, you know, I'm trying to make what I do, basically a video that is entertaining and, you know, quote unquote somewhat educational if I'm doing a modification. The rest is for fun. You know, if I'm going to a car show or to an exotic car dealership, which is not my preference, you know, I try to do something that is entertaining. As I mentioned, you know, the car reviews of cars that most people can afford have not been very successful. Obviously, I'm not a, you know, petrolhead or, you know, mechanically inclined individual, so, you know, my reviews are, you know, very basic. So, but obviously that hasn't gotten any traction, as I mentioned. So we need to modify, well, if I do that, modify the direction of the channel, okay? But I don't want to do stupid things. And you know, if you see some of the videos that become viral, won't mention names, but you know, they're very stupid. Okay, I may do one just for the heck of it and see what kind of traction I get. You know, running naked in the middle of the street or driving my car naked in the middle of downtown. Maybe that'll get some traction. Not that I will film myself though. Okay, so yeah. So, you know, I'm gonna take a week off. Basically, my family and I are going to Key West, assuming that they don't close it. During the initial pandemic or the initial time of the pandemic, they closed the Keys only for residents. We have a timeshare, so we're gonna go there, spend a week, enjoy each other's company, and basically think about, or think again, about the future of the channel and see where do I take it from there. We'll still have, as I mentioned, a couple more videos, you know, the removal of the wrap in the rear bumper, the installation of a splitter with my friends at Rent House in Sarasota, and then the other couple things. I will be able to do the side skirts myself, because I think that's not going to be as complicated as the front splitter, and I will be able obviously to do the interior modification, which is very simple. Again, I already ordered the material, or I already ordered the part from China, and so I'm waiting for that to arrive. Even though I ordered the entire assembly for the rear view mirror, the outside mirror, to be in carbon fiber, I ended up returning it because I found these covers, which are plastic or ABS or whatever they are, and they look like carbon fiber, much like the handle covers. I haven't put them on yet because I like obviously the contrast or the color of the orange, but eventually I will put this on. Another thing that I order are this, I think they're called canards or canards, I'm not sure, that go right here. I'm glad I didn't put it on because they're gonna remove, as I said, the wrap. So I'm gonna wait until they remove it and replace it, and then I'm gonna put this on. I ordered this also from China. It was very inexpensive, and they arrived sooner than I expected. Originally, it was going to be like 2 months according to eBay, but they actually arrived in less than a couple of weeks or so. So that was fairly fast. The same with the other part that I ordered. One is actually from the US, arriving from somewhere in California, I believe. Those are the skirts. And then the interior part that goes not on the dashboard, but in the center console, that covers basically where the dials are, the clock, well, I mean not dial, the vents for the air conditioning, the clock, and you know that area. It's also going to be like a carbon fiber look-alike. It's not carbon fiber, but again, it looks like the handles and the canards that I show you, and actually the front splitter too, even though I did the front splitter. So that's basically the story. I'm gonna take that week, as I mentioned. I may send you an update from the Keys, assuming that the weather is fine right now. Like in every Florida morning, the morning starts wonderful, hot and steamy in Southwest Florida, and then we get the rain in the afternoon. But I've been enjoying some tennis in the morning, some golf in the morning, and yeah, so mixed feelings. But I think that with the next few videos, unless something drastic occurs and we accumulate hours, out the wazoo, very fast, I'm not sure that I will continue. One note though, follow JMR rebuilders. They're very close to achieving their goal. They are missing about maybe 400 subscribers or so, and they're almost there with the 4,000 hours within a year, but they only have like 1 month left. So I'm gonna put a link somewhere here to follow them. They do great jobs on the trucks, pickup trucks that they buy, and the SUVs. They do rebuilds, and from A to Z, they explain the entire process, which is very, I mean, if you are into pickups and SUVs, it's very educational and it is fun. I mean, they're very entertaining. Okay, so I'm gonna put the link. Try to follow those guys. As I said, they are very close to monetizing their channel, as opposed to us. We still have a way to go. Okay, so basically until the next video. Okay, this is Francisco. Peace.